Hello everybody and welcome to this guide and tutorial for the golden shot. The difficulty level is medium and I'm going to give you 6 shots on how to get a chest here in this version of the golden shot. And we're going to play one of the Vineyard acres here. And this is one that we have had before, so it's going to be a little bit of a repetition since before, but also I'm going to give you a more clear instruction here when it comes to the landing position and stuff. Before we start, do not forget that you're enjoying patreon.com/golf-tommy. There you can sign up for text guide packages, but also training sessions with me. Also, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. If you hit that subscribe button, but also the bell button, you get a notification every time there is a live stream or a new video up here on the channel. Thank you so much for your support. So we're gonna start and take a look at the medium one. Here you can see the Vineyard acres. We do basically have just a green in the middle of the water, the big green, and it looks easy, and it is actually, I would say, pretty easy for us to get one of the chests at least, and that's what we are looking for. We're looking for a way to spend a free shot that we can get one chest at least. We can never expect and demand a hole-in-one, but we can definitely demand for ourselves that we do use our free shot in a way that we can get at least one chest, if it's so the outer ring. The onyx chest for the hole-in-one, and the fire chest for the yellow one. Then we do have the scarlet chest for the red one. We do have the topaz chest for the light blue one, and the azure chest for the darker blue one. You can see that you can win berserkers in every chest, and that's the good part with the medium part, especially if you're grinding a lot with your clan as well. Then you can get some easy some easy kingmakers instead of trying maybe the hard one where you're only going to get berserkers. So we press the question mark if we do want to have more information about the golden shot, what it is, and also more details about it there. So we're going to take a look. We're going to play with a golden long iron, and we're going to play with an accuracy of 66, and we're going to have a golden ball with side spin 2 and a power 1. You can see here down on the screen adjustment that we're going to make. It says golden long iron, but also it says maximum distance with a 20% over adjustment. That means that we're playing downhill, so the ball is going to be affected more than normal. So if you're using any form of help tool in that way, then you're adding 20% to the maximum adjustment when it comes to the rings. If you don't do that, and you maybe are not familiar that much with rings and stuff, then you're using the number 1.5 per ring. That is with everything included. So you can either use maximum distance with 20% over adjustment or 1.5 per ring. That's totally the same. So we are going to go and we're going to take a look at the landing position here. Landing position is always going to be the key when it comes to getting it close. You can see here, this is without any spin on my ball. I'm having the yellow ring just by the fringe, like the top of the fringe here, the bottom of the yellow ring just by the top of the fringe, with the ball guideline pointing straight at the hole. That's our landing position, and that's what we're looking for every type of wind. So now we're gonna take and go in here to the video. So 4.1 headwind, and as always in the video I'm going to take you through the shots, and then we're going to summarize it in the end. We look for the landing position first and foremost, and then we're going to play this one with 4 bars of backspin here. We're not going to go max. I'm not going to use any side spin, and just to make it is more simple for us, because the more extra adjustment like with spin, curl and whatever, then we're going to have a tougher time to remember that. So now we're going to adjust this one for slightly less than 3 rings, are approximately like 2.6, 2.7. And you can see there as well that I moved my target a little bit to the left of the pin to just compensate for that tiny push that we're going to get due to the wind being pointing left to right. We got to the yellow ring there, but we do come in a little bit short, so we do need to remove a little bit of backspin here and go with maybe 3.5 and maybe in between 3.5 and 4 bars of backspin with this type of wind. So did get some good berserkers, kingmakers, 5 kingmakers there for getting the fire chest, so that was awesome. So look for the same landing position here as a start. we do have basically the same type of win. So now I'm going to just remove a little bit of backspin and play it like in between 3.5 and 4 bars of backspin instead. No side spin whatsoever, and I'm just going to move my rings here. I'm going to adjust for 3 rings in total. So once again, we do have 1.5 for every ring, which is 4.5 divided with 1.5 gives us 3. So we hit it perfect here in the end. I'm going to get the ball to bounce very nicely towards the pin here, but we're just going to miss here to the right. The thing that we do forget with this adjustment is that I do not compensate for that tiny little push that we're going to get from left to right crosswind there. So that is the reason why we're not getting this one in the hole. But the speed, excellent, get it close. We would be getting the yellow ring if it wasn't for that we got it in the first shot there. 3 kingmakers, that's good. So now we have got the scarlet chest as well. Now we do have some tailwind. Now we're going to use a max backspin here. Every time in tailwind, I'm going to use max backspin, which is 4 and click. I wouldn't call it 4.5, but like just max backspin. You can't use more with the golden club there. Then we're going to adjust once again for 2.6, 2.7 rings with it here and aim straight at the pin. Now I'm not going to compensate anything here for this type of adjustment. I did forget to put that little adjustment note up there. So we get to bounce, we get to roll, and come on then! Oh my god, it's so unlucky and so close. So we are getting closer to hole in one. Can we bag it here in the end? Topaz chest is in the bag, and we do get some cards and also 2 kingmakers. And you can see here I'm playing my main account here on the medium one due to that I do want to get some kingmakers here on my main account, because I'm playing a little bit more tour play than I normally do. Now we're going to go back and we're going to play this one with slightly less than 4 bars of backspin because this type of win. So we do have like basically straight crosswind here. And I would say for giving yourself 4 bars of backspin here would be good. It's still, once again, it's going to be around 2.6, 2.7 rings. And then we're going to make sure that we hit it perfect as normal. We get it to bounce. We're getting to bounce, and we just take the right edge there again. Oh my god, give us it now, come on. So we do have 2 more shots to go, and like 4 out of 4 when it comes to the chest. Can we get the hole in one here in the end as well? So 4.0, and here I'm kind of like, the reason it takes so long time for me here to kind of go back is kind of like, I'm thinking, should I go and try to dunk this one? Just as a fun, just as a fun shot, because I will, if I miss, I go into the water. So I just need to make it to get the hole in one, and like straight tailwind is, or straight headwind is the easiest one to dunk, and especially when we are in minimum distance. But I feel that I'm going to be in between clubs when I do adjust, so I back up. Now I had to rush it a little bit. Going to go with like 2.5 rings, and we're going to hit it perfect. Go with max backspin when it comes to tailwind. We bounce and we bounce and we bounce, and we just miss it on the right as well. It seems like we're having a tendency to hit this ball to the right here, so I think we do need to aim just a tiny bit on the left there, or just be a little bit more spot on when it comes to adjusting for our shot here. Once again, I'm taking a look. Now I'm not going to be able to go with the max dunk here, as I'm not going to I'm not going to be able to adjust the proper amount of rings, and I have to overpower, and I don't want to do that. So tailwind again, and it's going to be 3 rings, 4.5 once again. It makes it easy for us, which is going to be 3 rings. Can we make it happen? Last shot, come on, get in the hole. And once again, max backspin due to the tailwind, and I'm going to get it to bounce here. We're getting up here, we get it, once again, right side. So, okay, let's summarize it here. We got 4 out of 5 chests, very close to the hole in one. Another day, we will be getting it to drop. And that's okay though, that's okay. The thing that we do need to think of here is, like, if we do have tailwind, we go max backspin. And if we are going to have crosswind, we're going to go with slightly less than 4 bars of a backspin. If we do have headwind, we're going to play with slightly less than 3.5 bar backspin when using this landing position that I'm having here. I'm not going to go with any side spin, no curl, and of course no overpower in that way either. So to just make it as simple as possible for us here, and we're going to take a look at the before we're going to take a look at the landing position. Take away that one. You can see here again, yellow ring, the bottom of it just on top of the fringe with the ball guideline without any spin added, pointed directly at the pin. After that, of course, we do add spin and then we make our adjustment. So when it comes to the adjustment, we play the golden long iron maximum distance with a 20% over adjustment, or like aka also known as 1.5 per ring. Once again, thank you so much for the support, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please take your time, hit the thumbs up button on the video if you do like the content. Also make sure that you put in any type of comment or question down in the comment section below. Thank you once again, and good luck in the golden shot.